Hello, everyone. Getting ready for week 9. You all are doing great. There's only 12 weeks in this class, so you're getting close to being finished. But I did want to go ahead and go through. Hope you all have had a good week. I know at the university we've been off for the last 3 days, so doing a little housework around the house. So anyway. Wanted to go ahead. This week you'll only have one chapter, chapter 11, for this, and you'll have a discussion board for the chapter, and you'll have a quiz, and then you'll have your observation report. So let's go ahead and start off with last week's items. It's Sunday afternoon, early evening, but here's what I can see. Chapter 8, we have mostly 9s with an average of around 8.9. In Chapter 10, you all have done awesome, mostly 10s with an average of 9.8. At this time, we have 5 in for Chapter 8 discussion board. That was basically just telling each other what you did for your DI lesson plan. And then for the Chapter 10, luckily nobody was hurt as of yet in Chapter 10. And I have about 11 of you that have finished up with that one. So make sure and post to your peers and finish up on that later on this evening. I have 6 of you that have turned in your DI lesson plan. I'll start downloading those tomorrow and start grading them. My hope is to get them done before break or before my vacation. If not, on my vacation in the morning, so I'll be trying to finish those up and posting them. Great job this last week. It was a 2-chapter week, and for the most part it looked like many of you took my advice on the video and started getting Chapter 10 out of the way, and then Chapter 8 quiz, and then went back and did your DI lesson plan, and now you're finishing those up. So great job for that. Next week you'll have your observation report due in the middle of that too, so make sure if you haven't listened to the audio for both the rubric and the structured observation, please do so. With the observation report, I did do some minor changes to help you, the student, better understand what I need in each part. So the rubric is a little bit different in the fact that it gives you a little more pointers as to what I'm looking for to get the grade that you want. So I'm hopeful that I liked your post that many of you stated you have a better understanding of adults and students that have a visual impairment, which is exactly what I wanted to see for that. Great job. Some of you have, by this time have already started posting to your peers. So anyway, as I did say earlier, I will be on vacation the last part of the week. My plans are to get headed down to Osage Beach area about Wednesday morning, so I'm going to try to get everything graded and done Tuesday night. This week's items I would recommend, since the observation report is due by the end of the week, go ahead and try to get that Chapter 11 read early, get the quiz taken, start getting your discussion board done early. Then you can get started spend most of your week on getting that following the directions, getting everything in. If you do have questions, hopefully by now you've already looked ahead. I've talked about this for the last few weeks. So if you do have questions, email me as quickly as you can, and I will try to look at that and get that answer back to you. So anyway, good luck. I do look forward to reading those every year. It seems that you all really are getting a lot out of those observations. So I look forward to reading them. Before you know it, we'll be looking at week 10, which is a 2-chapter week again, chapters 13 and 14 on giftedness and talented, and the others on early childhood special education. Do you also make sure that you're getting your DI resource collection done on Pinterest? I've seen a few of yours on there as far as inviting me, so if you have not done so, please get with me. So I can kind of make sure that you're on the right track. If you don't share it with me early, number one, I won't be able to let you know if there's some things you need to change before I look at it for your final grade for that project. Number two, I will need to see it, or you will not be able to get all your points on that final project. So if you're having trouble, make sure and let me know pretty quickly on that also. This is kind of a short one here, only about 5 or so. Go ahead and take some time and look back at the discussion board, give you some pointers there. But again, good job on this week's posts. getting things done. I look forward to looking at your DI lesson plans tomorrow and getting those back to you. Let's go ahead and look at your discussion board post. For next week. Scroll down to it here. What you're going to do on this one is you're going to, after reading the chapter and reviewing the PowerPoint, you're going to go back to the beginning of the PowerPoint, review the objectives, and pick one to use as a discussion prompt. And then come back, retype that prompt or copy and paste, and then discuss it in your own words. Give a short answer, kind of like a question on a test, and get that done. And then go back and make sure that Thursday through Sunday you reply to at least 2 of your peers, so you can get total points on that. And again, over multiple days, according to the rubric, you'll get a better grade by doing multiple days on that. So that one is that one there. Let me see here real quickly. Let's see here. Yeah, you'll see the observation rubric there on the beginning. Make sure if you haven't. I've already got one person that's turned theirs in, so a great job there. But make sure that you use the rubric and items that I've got attached to that. There's the rubric, report instructions, and rubric on that one there. So keep it up on that. Let me see here. I want to go in the course documents and do one more last check here. I want to move the observation documents into the assignments section. There we go. I think that'll be a lot easier for you to find than, let me go down to the assignments here. I'll move it up. There we go. So yeah, there's the 2100 observation rubric with template is what you should be using. That would give you a great idea as far as making sure you've got everything in there. That was a new addition that myself and the cohort decided to do to help make sure that everybody had the right ideas there. So anyway, make sure that you follow the folder that has the template in it. And that way you have a better chance of getting all your points figured out on that, okay? So I'm going to move everything in. I noticed there was one thing that wasn't where it wanted to be, and I want to make sure it's all there. So anyway, while that's getting changed, have a great rest of your weekend, and if you have any questions, make sure and email me early on next week, as normally I have very good reception where I'm staying as far as Wi-Fi, but you know, I am going to be on vacation for 3 or 4 days, so I may not be able to get back to you until Saturday night, Sunday afternoon. So anyway, have a great day. We'll talk to you later this week.